I'm Dory, here to answer another one of your questions for this episode of Ask Starbase. Today's question is, why is some snow good for building things like snowmen or snow forts, while other snow seems to only be good for skiing or snowboarding? I have to admit, I am a big fan of snow. Watching the snow fall and getting outside to play in it are two of my favorite things about winter. In order to answer our question, we need to know more about this wintry precipitation. While snow and ice are both made of water molecules, H2O, their different structures can be explained by how they form. Ice forms when liquid water freezes, going directly from a liquid to a solid, while snow crystals form when tiny specks of dust or pollen collect water vapor from the air and change directly from a gas to a solid. According to the National Snow and Ice Data Center, there are actually 4 different types of snow crystals, including snowflakes, hoarfrost, grapple, and polycrystals. Snowflakes are made of either individual ice crystals or clusters of them as they fall from a cloud. Hoarfrost forms when ice crystals land on surfaces that have a lower frost point than the surrounding air. As a result, the moisture in the air solidifies into interlocking ice crystals on the object, including things like wires, leaves, and tree branches that are thin and surrounded by air. Grapple, or snow pellets, refer to snowflakes that have become opaque and round. This change happens as the ice crystals fall through supercooled cloud droplets. While they are similar to hail, snow pellets have a softer texture and crumble more easily. Polycrystals are snowflakes made of many individual ice crystals fused into one structure. These different formations of snow can come in a range of shapes. The shapes and sizes of ice crystals depend on weather conditions like temperature and humidity. For example, the crystals often form into dendrites, the typical hexagonal star-like shape, when the air is humid and the temperature is close to freezing. Under these conditions, the flakes are also smaller and compact. As the temperature drops between the mid-20s to mid-teens in Fahrenheit, the crystals grow into columns or needles, as they are more likely to stack on top of each other than to spread further out. In the range between the low teens to just below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, we often observe bigger flakes shaped like plates and dendrites. The largest ones fall in the range of 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. When the air is drier and cooler than that, the flakes become sharper and go back to the plate or column shapes. These shapes, along with weather conditions, are responsible for whether we would describe the snow as the fluffy powder that skiers and snowboarders enjoy, or the wetter, clumpier version needed to build the perfect snow sculpture. It's all about how much liquid comes from this melting snow. On average, meteorologists may find a ratio of snow to liquid of 10 to 1, meaning that every 10 inches of snow will provide 1 inch of melting snow. Lighter snow may have a ratio of 20 to 1, while heavy snow can be closer to 5 to 1. The light and fluffy snow falls when all the layers of the atmosphere are below freezing, keeping the flakes cold enough that they don't melt at all as they travel from the sky to the ground. While the heavier sort of snow starts off in the same way, the warmer surface temperatures partially melt the snowflakes, leading to thicker and larger dendrites. In other words, if you hear the forecasters talking about temperatures close to freezing, you will be more likely to see those dendrite shapes with enough moisture for a snowball. If meteorologists are talking about drier conditions with temperatures below 0, plate or column-shaped powder is more likely to be on the way. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Ask Starbase. If you have a STEM question, please email it to us at ask@starbase-ct.com. Stay safe and be well. Bye.